What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Wake up with me. It's your man, Trayvon Pratt with AIM, always improving the mind. Man, we have had some technical difficulties, and I believe, I don't know if we're broadcasting to Instagram or not. We are. Okay. All right. Let's see. Even with the technical difficulties, we was able to get around it. That's a good sign for me this morning. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. We only 5 minutes behind. It's okay. So, yes, we are active everywhere: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere. I love it. Come next year, we should be able to go live on TikTok too. Claiming it. Never mind the deep voice. I am still sleepy and I'm getting over a cold. So let's get into it though. This Mindset Monday should be simple and concise. Um, yeah, gotta get my shine on, man. A little dry this morning. It's a scent that's not released, but will be releasing next month for the holiday. So stay tuned. Get your shine and Shine Care products. Um, Today's topic is why appearance matter. You know, they say you look good, you feel good. Why is that? And I always tell you to, if you want to, how does appearance affect the mind? If you want to improve your mind, one of the quickest ways is to improve your physical. Your mind, body, and spirit all work hand in hand. And the physical usually is pretty tangible and you can get an instant result. Like if you want to start working out, you do one push up, one jumping jack. That's tangible. You did that. You felt that. You seen that. You can say that happened. You know, there's no like pull, no draw to that. If you actually do it, you get that reward right away. It's instantaneous. And the same goes for your appearance. But before we go deeper on that, I got to let you guys know this Sunday, AIM is having a free community event. It's called Not Just a Tie. That's KNOT, Just a Tie. It's a play on words. It's a How to Tie a Tie event. Anybody that wants to learn, please come. Anybody that wants to participate, you are welcome to come as well. The link will be in the description for you to get your tickets. They are free. I just ask that you get the tickets to show participation, how many ties we should provide, and so forth. It's going to be dope. And the reason why I created this event, AIM created this event, is one, to get hands on with our youth and to improve their appearance and instill the confidence and boost that self identity, that self image. And now let's get into this live because why appearance matters, the power of appearance. Okay. The way you look affects the way you think. The way you look affects the way you think. You could be the most beautiful person who gets complimented every day based on your natural beauty. But if you think you look a certain way, then automatically it's like, "Ah, I look terrible." You know, like it automatically affects the way you think, right? And the way you think affects everything that you do. Mindset. So many people, this why I coach mindset. So many people think certain ways that removes confidence, opportunity, happiness, joy, success. All of these things are internal. love, hello. All of these things are internal. And oftentimes we want to see it outside without giving it to ourselves or seeing it inside first. I'm gonna give myself a
Message.
been a minute since I played with the sounds. Um, so yes, appearance matters because the way you look affects the way you think, and the way you think affects everything that you do and your entire day. I know for me and a lot of people, if my outfit ain't coordinated, if I'm not put together, if I don't feel good about the outfit, then I'm pretty much I'm not about to have that good of a day. I need to change this outfit. you know, I tell you one better. Doing this how to tie event. Well, that don't smell good too. Doing this how to tie event, promoting it. Of course, I suited up. I dressed up. You go look at some of the content, especially on Instagram, Facebook, whatnot. Um, I suited up to be able to promote this event. I've been invited to podcasts, schools, been able to talk to, football teams and so many groups of men and in public places as I'm suited up. I even went to Walmart, right? Went to the store just to grab some supplies, but I was suited up. These older ladies, and they had to be no younger than 65. Some older ladies saw me when I walked around the corner and they said, hold on, ladies. We have to present ourselves better. We have a man in our presence. Woo! You talk about confidence. I was like, dang, if I was just in sweatpants and a hoodie, I would have got overlooked. I wouldn't overlooked. I wouldn't even been looked at, but because I was suited up, appearance matters. What's up, Sean? Where you been reaching out to me at? My dog. Come to the How to Tie event, bro. Sunday, November 23rd, this Sunday, 2 to 4 p.m. Come see me, bro. There's a whole lot of action going on this morning. What's up, everybody? We woke. My guy, Sean. So just imagine that. You set the tone. Um, how you appear sets the tone. So because I was suited up, these women, seemingly elderly women, yeah, see, I don't be said message. I don't really be on. I post. Y'all may see me post and forgive me about that, but I post, but I don't really be on the social sites. But I got you, bro. You know what I mean? I got you, bro. Um, definitely come out to the event. I'll be there and we can catch up. It's only from 2 to 4, so I have a little bit of time afterwards um, to really catch up. But much love, bro. I hope all is well. love it, man. So it's gonna be awesome, man. And I implore everybody else, um, my man. Everybody up this morning. Yeah, they got going on. Okay, no more distractions. It's been a lively morning. Tried to stop us from going live, had technical difficulties. Thank you, sir. I salute what you got going on. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, man. Um, But how you appear, your appearance sets the tone. It's not about vanity, okay? I don't want you to go in like, like I'm the ish. You know what I'm saying? I want you to have that confidence, but I don't want you to have that vain perception. It's about self-respect. It's about confidence, okay? Um, and that's what the purpose is behind not just the tie. It's at Fairfield Library, for those that don't know, from 2 to 4 p.m. this Sunday. Free, learn how to tie a tie, get hands-on with the youth, show them how to tie a tie if you know how, and just commune with some good people. Um, it's a networking opportunity. We'll have entrepreneurs in the building. You'll have public speakers in the building. You'll have nonprofit founders. You got organizations. That's all going to be at this. You got podcasts. All going to be at this event. So Sunday, November 23rd, Fairfield Library, 2 to 4 p.m. Not just a tie. Come see me and the fellowship. All right. Now, there's this thing called self-perception theory, which, duh, it's how we interpret who we are based on how we present ourselves. Okay, appearance sends the subconscious cues to the brain, like when you're clean, like all right. So first of all, those who care about their appearance usually care about other things. If you're clean, it's a signal that your surrounding is clean. If your surrounding is clean, it's a signal that you got things in order or like things to be in order, right? You care, you put forth effort. They say cleanliness is the closest thing to godliness. That's a reason, okay? Um, and vice versa. I've seen, I know we're not supposed to judge, but we do. It's human instinct. It's human to judge based on perception whether or not you're going to interact, right? I tell you this. I know several people in leadership positions. I used to be in one. Glad I'm not at a job. Amongst the community I am. Amongst myself and my surroundings, I am. But as far as the job, I'm not. I don't want that. But I know people in management positions who said, per the resume, you meet the qualifications, but how you showed up to the interview, your appearance, they could not get past the interview because of how you showed up. You are signaling, like the ones who are doing the hiring is like, you got to represent me. And this how you showed up, you know? We don't want to be judged, but if we don't want to go, if we want to be seen in a certain light or a certain way, then show up, right? Show up. You know what you got to do to get in whatever the room is, whatever the door is, whatever the opportunity is. Show up. Don't make it harder for yourself. You could be overqualified, but you come sagging with a hoodie. I don't want to hire you. Let's be honest. I don't want to hire you. Correct? Same for the ladies. You come with the bonnet or scarf. You come, with rollers. You know what I mean? We understand life be life in time, but how you show up affects so much. And I want to kill this myth too. Men's hygiene, the myth, this false. Men are supposed to be dirty. No, no, false. The truth is, men are supposed to be able to get dirty. You should be willing to get down and dirty. You're supposed to be able to get your hands dirty. You're not supposed to come with dirty hands. Get tired of that, man. Do not come dirty, bro. And just in my experience, those that have shown up dirty usually have less work ethic, uh, put in less effort. It's synonymous, like how you show up for yourself is how you're going to show up for everything else. And if you slack on you, you're not going to put forth 100% on nothing else. It shows. It shows. Now, clothing, man make the clothes, clothes don't make the man, but clothing can really change. It can literally change your behavior and confidence. Um, I know guys who, matter of fact, check this out. Y'all ever seen someone who was overweight, finally lost weight, but couldn't change their clothing? So their clothes now no longer fit them. So they still look slouchy, they still have low confidence, they still feel the same way, even though they've put in all this work to develop themselves, to improve their physical, right? And there are other people who are already in physical good standing, but can't see it or low confidence because of how they dress or don't know how to, like when it comes to appearance, you got to learn sizes, you got to learn colorways, fragrance, all this stuff plays, grooming, all this stuff plays, skincare. Hello, just shine on. All this stuff plays on your mental. It plays on your mental. And then you got those who, like, if you're just talking about size, I see attractive people who are thicker, which is my kind of people. I'm one of them, by the way, who are what we consider thick, and they wear small, tight clothing where now you're showing all of your crevices and rolls, or your shirt keep rolling up, or every time you exhale, it's a risk as the button popping, something happening. Whereas if you just was to go a size up, if you was to get something, if you was to get clothes your size, you would look way better. Like I see, because I've been in, trust and believe, I'm speaking from experience. I've been in each one of these categories. Overweight, wearing small clothes, lost weight, still wearing big clothes. I'm like, I don't even want to sag, but why? I gotta, double loop this belt, you know what I mean? Like I've been all of these things. I had to learn all this stuff. So yes. I'll give you another example. How clothes could boost your behavior, change your behavior. The hardest part about working out is starting, is going. If you're going to the gym or going somewhere to work out, the hardest part is getting there. One of the hardest parts about getting there is gym clothes. So, one of the ways that we overcome this is laying out a gym outfit. What are you going to wear to the gym specifically? A gym outfit the day before. That way, when you get up, you don't have to think about what you're doing, what you're about to do, and think yourself out of it. You just put the gym outfit on, and it signals to the brain, okay, I'm going to the gym. This outfit is specified for this occasion, right? And a lot of us do that. We like, I'm not wearing these shoes until a certain occasion. I'm not wearing this suit until a certain occasion. I'm not, we got certain pieces of apparel for certain types of events. Gym is one of them. Wearing gym clothes boosts your motivation to work out and get it in. Like it signals like I got these type of clothes on. I supposed to sweat. I supposed to be getting it in. And dressing sharply has the same effect. Like I supposed to like when you get tailored, guys, this is men's self-care. It's a great feeling to get tailored and have like these clothes specifically fit my body. They look good on me and me only. I couldn't just hand this like if I hand this shirt down, if I hand this blazer down, then you now have to go get tailored, and hopefully it fits you the same way it fit me. This cut, everything about it is specifically for me. That's a different feeling. So when you put that much effort into your appearance, whatever you put on, you like, of course I look good. You don't know. I know a guy, right? And it's funny. I call him Fresh, but we almost got into it a few times based on both of us being confident about ourselves. We were saying the same thing, but the message got lost. Most mishaps stem from miscommunication. But I call him Fresh because he presents himself as such. Like, even though we had an altercation, couldn't deny that this guy takes care of himself, right? Never seen him ashy. He never had an odor. Everything clean cut. He still got the creases in his pants. His posture. You'll never see him slacking. He always got his chest up, back straight, head up. You know, um, I think he would be and this how man work. I think he's a worthy adversary. I think he would be one that I could go toe to toe with. He's what's the word? I forget the word. He's formidable. He's a formidable opponent. He's a formidable opponent. That's how I sized him up. But that's because same. You see, everybody be like, "Oh, you got some broad shoulders," and how I walk. I had to work on that walk. I had to work on that posture. I had to work on keeping my back straight. I had to work on losing weight and strengthening areas so that I'm not hurting or slouching and look good in certain clothing. I had to work on my cleanliness. The creative shine because other items, other products weren't working. I had to work on this. So you cannot tell me. I'm telling you, it goes right back to how appearance affects the mind. It goes right back to it. So when you dress sharp, when you get dressed up, it increases your alertness. You paying attention. You get more compliments. You assert authority without having to say nothing. You improve your posture. How does appearance affect the mind? Come on, man. Come on, man. On the other hand, how neglecting your appearance can lead to a drop in energy. It can lead to a drop in motivation and self-respect. It leads to doubtful thinking. If you don't get yourself together and you show up any old type of way, you usually think in a negative frame of mind. You can't see good because you have not yet put good in yourself. A lot of people, like, if you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, right? Oftentimes somebody be like, look, just go wash up. I remember growing up, my grandma. my mama, all of the people in my life, if I woke up groggy or had to get up early, when I didn't want to or something, first thing they'll tell you what? Go wash your face, brush your teeth. What you doing? I'm clearing out the grogginess. Just cleaning myself. I'm getting myself ready for whatever it is. This is a chance for me to breathe. This is a chance for me to have time to myself, to get myself ready. This is a chance for me to see myself. This is preparation. This is my chance to, okay, whatever I'm thinking, go ahead, get it out now. Because regardless, this is what we got to do today. So uh, neglecting your appearance could lead to those doubtful thoughts and stuff. If you ain't wash your face or brush your teeth that morning, a lot of times when people become depressed or submit to depressive thoughts, because we all have negative thoughts, that depression is a spiral of negative thoughts that you seemingly can't get yourself out of. And yes, it does affect you in more factors than just thinking. Um, when people have depressive thoughts or submit to depressive thoughts and they in that spiral, what happens? They're stuck. They're stuck. They stay in the bed. You see this person, you're like, when the last time you cleaned up? It doesn't happen. When the last time you bathed? Like, it's been 3, 4 days and you just right here in the dark, dark, dusty, you know? So one of the first things you got to do is to get it together, clean yourself, you know? This is why I don't highly suggest it, but it does work, at least for the moment, to get your mind jolted in the right direction. This is why retail therapy has become a thing. This is why feng shui. This is why decluttering and cleaning up affects the mind too. We did a live about that earlier this year. Go check it out. Um, how decluttering your space also declutters the mind. Same with your appearance. It affects your mind. When you and listen, we talking about appearance. I ain't telling nobody to go get labels. I ain't telling you that you gotta spend thousands, right? I ain't telling you that you gotta buy all new stuff. Just take care of yourself, acknowledge yourself, and see what works for you. Cause I know most of my guys that I work alongside are what we consider minimalists. They could wear the same type of stuff. They probably don't wear no more than 4 colors in their entire wardrobe, all neutrals, white, maybe cream, black, gray, and navy. That's it. I know like somebody like don't have nothing but black pants. Black goes with everything. And that works for them. Like if that works for them, do what works. Like you don't have to be flashy. You don't have to have all these accessories. For me, I do like accessories. Y'all see, but when it comes to accessories, I think I'm minimalist. I don't need a lot. Like I don't need a lot, and they don't take a lot. Just do what works well for you. Grooming. Make sure you're well groomed, right? If you're gonna grow your hair, take care of it. If you don't feel like getting a haircut, still take care of it. Wash your hair, wash your face, wash your beard, man. Brush your teeth, hygiene. These all affect your appearance. These all affect your mind. And when you neglect your appearance, it can lead to a drop in energy, negative thoughts, negative self-image, a lack of self-respect, and of course, a lack of motivation. Appearance reinforces personal standards. Oftentimes, and I've seen this a lot of times, it's like if a person presents themselves a certain way, right? Someone who presents themselves less than or the opposite of approaches them, they like, you can't even talk to me until you get yourself straight. If I'm suited up and I don't want to use these terms, but if someone who is bummy tries to tell me how I should be presenting myself, it's like, yeah, dog, I don't think you qualify for this discussion. I should tell you, like, here goes some deodorant. No, when people have a slack appearance, they usually consider themselves lazy or somebody sees them as lazy. If you're not willing to put effort into just being clean, we talk about just cleanliness, like take a shower, put on clean clothes, or at least fitted clothing that appears clean. Huh? They're not calling you lazy just because this is a reflection. This is a reflection of you. Your appearance tells people who you are before you get to talk to them. So oftentimes, like I said, how I walk, how I present myself, how I smell, and how I dress before I talk has already signaled that I'm confident, more likely happy, I'm more likely trustworthy, I'm more likely got myself together. If I'm coaching mindset and I look crazy, not many would be willing to listen. But a lot of people are willing to listen to someone who seems like he looks like he got things going in the right direction. He looks like he's got his life on track. Glad I don't look like what I go through. So how do you feel? How do you feel when you get a haircut, a fresh haircut, or put on something that fits? How do you feel? How do you feel? You get them small wins. You know what I'm saying? This increases, let me tell you how it affects your mind. Some small wins like getting a haircut, you know, putting on something that smell good. If you can smell you and you say, "Oh, I smell good," you feel. Bro, I'm telling you, you feel good when you put on shine, and you can feel the difference. Like my hands were ashy, or they was tight, and by tight, it feels like if I ball my hand, I might crack at the seams. You got all these lines in your hand. You feel like those lines might crack because your hands was ashy when you put on shine and you no longer have that issue. That is a win that triggers confidence. It triggers confidence, like problem solved, right? Whew. And I know it, like I said, we're not supposed to judge, right? And a lot of us try to pride ourselves on not caring what other people think. That's on a certain level, because we all do. We all do. Now, after you done did something for yourself, right? Your appearance and how you show up for yourself. What's the next thing you want? That compliment. It's like, I know I look good. I know I smell good. I feel good. So I'm strutting my stuff, right? I'm walking, how I'm walking, shoulders up, back straight. I'm good. But when somebody else sees it, they be like, oh, like I love my favorite compliments come from kids because kids are brutally honest. Kids are brutally honest. So they be like, what's that smell? You smell like an old lady. It's like, oh, maybe I don't need to wear that cologne. You know what I'm saying? One time, one of them said, "You smell like the inside of a purse." It's like, oh, I have not worn that cologne since. Kids be savage, bro. They be so funny. But when kids just be like, "You smell good," I'm like, "Thank you." Solidified. How other people react to your appearance reinforces your self image. How other people react to your appearance reinforces your self image. If I got it, then tell me I got it then. Huh? Give me that. I love it. Like, and I tell people too, like Fresh, like the guy I call Fresh. One, that reinforces it right there. Your nickname is Fresh because you always show up fresh, right? First of all. Second of all, even though we had our odds, even though we had a little bit of tension and it seemed like we might throw down, I still had to respect your appearance. I still had to give you that. Like I can't knock you. Like it's well groomed, right? I see it is a reflection of me. I'm not about to talk about me like that. You know, like he's well groomed, he's polished, takes care of himself. Within our argument, within our argument, he was like, I take an hour to an hour and a half every morning to make sure that I'm straight before I go outside because people are crazy. He talking about other people, but this is what he does for himself. And I'm like, same. You know, like every morning I'm getting up at 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m. and presenting myself a certain type of way. I had to put these clothes on. I didn't go to sleep in this, y'all. I had to put these clothes on because I knew I was going to be on camera. It's something simple, something slight, but I appeared in a certain light, bro. How others react to your appearance reinforces your self image. That's why compliments are important. Even though we say we don't need them, it's nice to get them. It lets us know or solidifies what we've done right. And that's also not to go too far, because we could talk all day on this topic, bro. But that's also why when somebody gets a compliment on, let's say, a piece of clothing, oh, that shirt look nice on you, they then attach to the item. I don't want you getting attached to the item. I want you to get attached to the feeling. And what about the item stood out on you? Was it the color of the shirt? Was it the cut of the shirt? You know, was it a crew neck, a V neck? Is it slim fit? Is it loose? Is it tailored? Is it long sleeve, short sleeve? Is it button? Is it a t-shirt? What is it? What is it about the shirt on you that looks good? Pay attention to that so that you can repeat it because clothing is a material. It's a materialistic item. And no matter how high the quality, none of it lasts forever. And you usually are going to outlive it, outwear it, right? Even if you stop wearing it, if it's hanging up in the closet, it's collecting dust, it's now forming to the hanger, which is like usually like a V shape. Your shoulders are broad, not V shape, right? So now if you leave this item on this hanger, it's not going to fit you the same, you know, if you leave it on there for too long. So uh, I don't want you getting attached to the compliment of the item. It's not the item that made you, it's how you presented yourself in the item, in the shirt, in the pants. I had a compliment. Somebody said, "Oh, I like how your pants fit you." I ain't. I was just thinking like I don't. I did not like how my pants fit. That particular day, I was like, these pants, they actually are too big. And even with the belt, they're still sliding down. So I had to reinforce it like, well, at least I'm not this size anymore. Like I feel good about my size, but I had to get some new pants. And then somebody complimented me on my pants. I like how your pants fit you. Thank you. Maybe I don't have to jump to new pants just yet. Anyhow, sorry, y'all. Mm. Attention, respect, connection, these things often increase when you take care of yourself. Mm. This fuels your confidence even more. You get all of this, man, you reap the rewards, okay? Like I said, your appearance, we talk about communication. Your appearance communicates way before your words, before you ever get to words. We all do it. It's natural. It's human. You're supposed to judge in that sense. It's a little lost in this day and age with the young ones, but if somebody's wearing a hoodie in 100-degree weather, they are not. You're not somebody I could listen to. You're not somebody I'm ready to approach. I'm actually ready to run because what you got in your hoodie? Why? You know, you gotta. We used to know it. Like if somebody comes in everybody wearing short sleeves and got skin showing, and somebody shows up in a leather trench coat. What that mean? Let me go ahead and get out this building. Oh, but we not judging. You supposed to. And appearance tells a lot. They used to, in my upbringing, they used to say no tattoos, no piercings. The tattoos and piercings used to signal the bad people, the bad boy, the bad girl. You usually, if you're willing to do that, you're willing to smoke or do drugs. If you're willing to do that, then that's gonna affect your mind. You're willing to steal, and it's just a trickle effect from appearance to action. Of course, nowadays tattoos and piercings are symbolized with art. I got mine. It's a form of expression, you know. But yes, bro, your appearance communicates way before your words, man. Uh, when we look like we care, we also inspire others to care too. Remember, I tell y'all that. Remember, I tell y'all that people can only value you as much as you can value yourself. So if you don't put forth effort, if you don't appear as though you care about you, others can't, they don't have no choice but to follow that. How you show up for yourself is how others are going to show up for you. How you represent yourself is how others see you representing them. This is another reason why you show up. And when you get yourself together, when you looking good, it encourages someone else to do so as well. I done gave plenty of grooming tips, plenty of resources. I done showed how to tie a tie, not just the tie this Sunday, November 23rd, 2 to 4 p.m. At Fairfield Library. Come out. But I done showed a lot of men how to step into their power with their appearance. I done gave fashion tips. I done gave grooming tips. I done gave hygiene tips. I done gave fragrance tips, and resources amongst that. I done took the time to learn. I'm still learning things, still trying things. What works for me? Like I keep on looking at loafers. I feel like I could pull off some loafers, but I have not. I have not made that jump yet. I done boat shoes. The I done some things, but I haven't done loafers yet. So I got some more things to work on. I'm ready to get me some dress boots. I got Tim's. They're not the same, you know. But when you show that you care, it encourages others to care too. All right. So speaking on it, when it comes to let's talk about like areas of appearance. And we got a few minutes. Okay. On Instagram, got Keno Valentine says, nah, I don't care for no one's opinion. No kids around me, and I don't date, just work and support other hard workers. Okay. You said two things that was conflicting. You said, I don't date, I don't have no kids around me, and I don't care for no one's opinion. But you said you just work and support other hard workers. That's an opinion. What's a hard worker? And for you to be able to support them, you had to do what? You had to see them, how they work. It's a part of their appearance, how they show up. I'm pretty sure these hard workers don't fit that category of laziness. Laziness, it looks like slouch. It usually is. So, nah, I don't care for no one's opinion. Mm, you kind of do. And then you have your own opinion of others. So others still, whether you say you care or not, they still have an opinion of you. And then I'm looking at your picture. Your picture shows that you care. You look nice in this picture. You showing up. You care about your opinions. You care about your appearance. So false. This mindset Monday, we getting it together. You look good and you put effort into it. Even if it was just for you, it's also synonymous of how you represent yourself. I'm glad that you commented. Thank you. So let's talk about some practical steps to upgrade your image. Okay, let's go into grooming. Okay, small routines. You got to focus on your hair, skin, nails, facial hair, right? Small routines. They build discipline, get you some clippers or go get you a mani-pedi. It's not feminine, fellas. Go get your feet taken care of. Your feet are your foundation. Please go get your feet done. Get your hair done or do your hair. Maybe it's a weekly thing. For me, my hair don't grow that much and don't grow that fast. So um, I get a haircut usually 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks. So you can budget for that. Wardrobe. Choose intentional looks that fit your lifestyle. You don't have to follow trends. Okay? What works for you, stick with it. And I'm a bargain shopper. I know a lot of people don't get a lot of things because they think they can't afford it. You can if you shop the right way. Like, I love clean polish, but this t-shirt that's thick, is nice quality, I put on for the camera. It's not like a shirt that I sleep in. This nice quality shirt might have cost me $20 on sale or with a coupon, a discount, or whatever. I use that, but I still go for what I want. I just learned how to shop strategically. So don't dwindle yourself away, but don't chase a brand or a number. Get the right size stuff, the right quality stuff that fits you, looks good on you. Go for what goes for you. Okay? And everybody aren't the same. Everybody don't look good in the same stuff or feel good in the same stuff. It's people that look good in almost anything, but they like, you probably look better with tight clothing or fitted clothing. I ain't gonna say tight, fitted clothing, but you like the more loose, baggy, polished baggy, like flare bottoms or like the baggy oversized tees and stuff like that. That's the came back in style. You might like that better. Somebody else's opinion be like, hey, if you had on, fitted jeans and regular size t-shirt, you'll look good. But you like the baggy. Go with the baggy then. Just make sure that you clean and it fits you. We ain't talking about sagging. We're just talking about a certain cut, a certain fit. We'll talk about that differently. Um, let's see, because we're about to wrap it up here. Body language is also a part of your appearance. You could be dressed to the nines and feel good, but if you avoid eye contact, I'm like, there's something about you bashful, or you lack confidence or belief in self confidence. If you're sitting on the edge of your seat, shaking your feet, that's anxious energy. You're nervous, something on your mind is racing. Your body would tell you a body language is part of your appearance. So we'll see how, these things work on your body language. What are you trying to signal? Because me and the other fellas that I mentioned that can lean into minimalist, meaning we put forth effort in cleanliness, but we're not doing a whole lot. We're not flashy, we're not trendy. Uh we don't need but so much to it's a simplistic appearance, but then the body language, how we walk, how we talk, how we smell, how how we sit, our posture, you know, all of these things, man. A handshake tells you what type of man you're dealing with. You know what I mean? Um, all of that. Vocal tonality, all of these things that you know more about this person. Your body language says a lot. So work on your posture, eye contact, relax shoulders, be present, if this person is actually listening. Another way, your appearance, how you can upgrade your appearance, we spoke on it, is your environment. Your space reflects your mind. So keep your space clean and sharp as well. I tell you, man, my wife was going crazy this week because we was changing the decor in between seasons, right? In between holidays or whatnot. We was changing the decor, and yes, we are those people who already got Christmas lights up. It's not even Thanksgiving. Yes, we are. Um, but in the midst of that, so now you got two seasons basically in the floor because both of us still working. So it's like until we can get to it, you know, um, it was cluttered. And that it was driving her crazy. She was like, "Look, we got to get all. I'm ready to throw everything away. Just throw everything away, because you need your space to be clean for your mind to be clean. Clear your space, clear your mind. Hello, and then be consistent with anything you do. It's time to get up. Be consistent with anything you do. Um, don't just get right for special occasions. You know, make this a lifestyle. Do this all the time. How you present yourself should be routine. It should be routine. Like, I know my routine. I gotta get off this live. I gotta take my shower, do something with my hair, do something with my skin, put that shine on. I had to do something with my fragrance, and then I'm gonna do something with my clothes, which are clean and already laid out. So I feel good walking out the door. And that's how I start my day every day. Now, remember, you don't have to spend a lot of money. It's about effort and care, right? Let's see, before we head out, uh, we talk about appearance because appearance affects the mind, and that's what we talk about here at AIM. Always improving the mind. It's a mindset. If you want to improve your mind, do something physical. And this could be as simple as your wardrobe, your appearance, your grooming, your fragrance. And this improves your personal standards. If you do but so much for yourself, your standards will increase on whoever may approach you in whatever setting, right? When you take a pride in your appearance, you're telling yourself you're worth it. You're increasing your self worth, your self identity. Okay? And it takes discipline to keep yourself at a certain standard. Routine, consistency, those principles follow over into every other aspect of life, like your work ethic. That's why the lazy is usually sloppy in appearance. Your work ethic, your fitness, your focus, your grind, your ambition. How you do anything is how you do everything. Right? So I'm going to leave you all with this. Your appearance influences your thoughts, right? And your thoughts influence your habits and behaviors. Your habits build your life. What's one small change you can make this week? Mm? What's one small change you can make this week to elevate how you show up? I could tell you. Come on out to the Not Just a Tie event Sunday, November 23rd, Fairfield Library, Richmond, Virginia, from 2 to 4 p.m. Learn a skill. You also will be able to get measurements, hello, so that you can get suited up. You can get the right size stuff that fits you. And you can learn about all types of things regarding this and leave with that confidence. All right. That's one small thing you can do, one small change you can make this week to elevate how you show up. I'll leave you with that. This is Mindset Monday. This is Trayvon Pratt with AIM, always improving the mind, guys. I appreciate you for being here. Confident, taking care of ourselves, taking care of our appearance. And I will see you on the next one. And I got some more in store for you.